the front facing camera is like absolutely one of the uh is such a humbling experience when you have this camera like the front facing one. I didn't realize how badly I need to trim this beard. I might let it go a little bit. Maybe I'll let it settle itself in a little bit and then trim it before I go to Vegas. Because I got nothing going on this weekend. I am not doing a goddamn thing before I leave for Las Vegas. I need to save my energy. Ooh, okay. And all right, I'm watching the College World Series now too, but I need to save my energy. Save some funding. I got to bring some. Got to bring a couple bucks out there. Got a lot of good shit planned. So in the last couple days, I've determined more things I'm going to do. I'm going to stream. I'm actually going to loyal follower here. You are. Did you see Kyle Kuzma defending himself on Twitter? Was that the whole thing about somebody who was like Kyle Kuzma's a throw-in in the Giannis Antetokounmpo deal? Did I just really just call him Giannis? Giannis deal. Um, was that what was going on? Because I didn't even notice that was Kyle Kuzma. I saw somebody bugging out about it. But 616, you're the man. Kmart, you're also the man. Um, I plan on streaming. Like I said, I'm going to stream when I hike Red Rock Canyon because there's a good chance I pass out. I'm going to need you guys to fucking call 911 for me. So um, that's more so of why I'm going to stream while I'm hiking fucking canyons. Damn, I need to trim my beard so badly. I don't know. Should I let it go for like 2 more days and see what happens? I legitimately have nothing going on. I'm not trying to impress anybody anytime soon. We'll see. Kuzma said I'm 6'9" wing that shoots almost 50% and can guard 1 through 5. He's really defending himself. I didn't realize that was him that did that, Kmart. Because I saw the tweet and I was like, oh, like we got it. But yeah, because I heard he's going to be a throw-in in that trade, which the only reason he'd be a throw-in is because of the money. Not gonna lie, Flay, that shit looks like glued on pubes. A little bit, right? It does look a little bit. It does look a little bit pubish right now. That's why it kind of fucked me up when I looked. I was like, hold on a minute, my beard is way longer than I thought it was. I just trimmed it. Like, when did I trim it? Thursday night. When I tell you, my hair fucking grows fast, man. Like my beard. I can grow a beard if I shaved this whole thing today. I'd probably have a full beard again by like Friday. I'm not even joking. It's like insane how quickly this shit grows. The hair on top of my head too. Do I have the best hairline of all time? No, but I grow enough fucking hair that like, there's no shot I'm fucking losing that shit anytime soon. Like, and again, my hairline's fucked up because of my misshaped head. I think I've told you guys the story. I got like my head's like a little bit of a cone head type situation because I got stuck on the way out of my fucking mom. Who's your favorite NBA player? Jalen Brunson, baby. He brought my Knicks a title. It's Jalen Brunson until I die, man. Um, brought like pretty much anybody on the Knicks, but Jalen Brunson's definitely the lead role there. Great question. Is that why you always wear that hat? Not necessarily. I take it off once in a while, but I do like. So here's the thing: you can't really see it when I take the hat off. But if I ever like shaved my head fully, I would have like a little bit of a cone thing going on. Like you can't really see it when I have hair, but like the couple times I do like it, they have this thing called St. Baldrick's here on Long Island, where it's like cancer research and you shave your head to make wigs or whatever. I did that one time. I'll never fucking do it again. It was like I looked absolutely fucking awful. Why would the Bozo Celtics want to get off Jalen Brown so bad? They've proved it could work. They just need a five. Because I think Giannis kind of gives you that hybrid. Like I don't know, Kmart. It's weird to me because I think Jalen Brown has proved himself time and time again. I think it's actually more. It's probably more so the money. I don't know. I don't know, man. Giannis Antetokounmpo is a premier superstar player, more so than Jalen Brown. But I don't know, man. I like Jalen Brown a lot. I wouldn't be. I don't know. I don't know what it's going to do to the East. I'm hoping Giannis ends up in Miami because I don't think that's that big of a deal. If Giannis goes to Miami, I feel like they're just the Bucks 2.0. So I wouldn't really be worried about that. Like, especially if they're going to send Tyler Hero to Detroit, that might be the biggest piece of the whole fucking puzzle. If Tyler Hero ends up in Detroit, that might be scarier. And like, I'm not saying Tyler Hero is a better player than fucking Giannis. I'm just saying a team like Detroit is in such desperate need for a secondary scorer around Cade. Like I think I'd be almost a little more afraid of that. I don't know. There's a lot going on, but that doesn't seem like it's going to happen. It seems like the Celtics is going to be are going to be the move. But guess what? It's still going to be the Knicks winning another title next year. I want Cavs to salary dump James Harden to Miami for Davion Mitchell. I just don't see that happening. I don't know. And I like James Harden a lot, man. Hit the Dougie for an edit. You think I can hit the Dougie, God Squad? You think like I tried the Dougie one time. I did it in high school. That was big when like the Dougie Teach Me How to Dougie came out, and I did it. Like everybody was doing it, and when I tell you they turned the fucking song off when I tried to do it, like I'm not even joking. They shut it down. They were like, "All right, we're done. This is it." Like Flay has officially ruined the fucking Dougie for everybody. I would never do it again, out of respect to Cali Swag District, to respect to John Wall, out of respect for everybody that's made the Dougie look so great. Because I make it look so fucking miserable. I would never try to do it again. I watched 3 different arenas chant "fuck James Harden" in one single playoff run. Yeah, I mean, look, I James Harden's an unbelievable talent offensively. Um, I think fucking Jalen Brunson. Like I said, I said it so many times. What Jalen Brunson did to him in Game One, um, of that series, that's something. If somebody does that to you at the park, you fight them. You absolutely you're 100% fighting them after the game. Like that's just blatantly disrespectful. Like you are bringing them to the side of the court after and beating the ever loving shit out of them. But I listen. I like James Harden. I think he gets a bad rep because he's just never won anything. He's had some bad moments in the clutch. He's also old. He's getting up there, like bona fide, like A1 uh, Hall of Famer someday. But I get it. It can be tough. I fucking love this channel. I fucking love you, John Smithy. My guy, what's going on? I'm sitting here. It's a little earlier than usual, 8:30. I'm trying to get like I do want to start streaming and doing longer streams and talk to you guys for like longer periods of time. Um, he gets a bad rep because he tends to not perform in the playoffs. No, that's exactly what it is. It's like completely what it is. Can we get some likes on the stream? Hey, we got one. That's a big one. You know what it is? Like I was saying this yesterday, Kmart. I was watching somebody stream the other day. I would just happen to like scroll through, and it popped up, and all the person was doing was sitting there live in front of the camera and going, "Can we like this video? Can you guys subscribe?" And like not doing fucking anything, like not saying anything, not bringing anything to the table. It was just like they were just sitting there going, like, "Can we get some likes? Can we get some stuff?" Like I don't want to do that. Like I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna chat it up with you guys. If you like it, go ahead. If not, like, is what it is, man. Like I'm never gonna ask for it, but I appreciate when you guys say it. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are the best. John Smithy does it a lot, and I appreciate it. Kmart asking is great. I personally don't do it. Why are you raging, bro? I'm not raging at all. I'm fucking cheesing. But I appreciate when you guys say it because then I'll just read it out, and then it doesn't sound like I'm selling out. Um, the foul baiting is hard to watch, though. James Harden got here. The Cavs' ethical basketball went out the window. You know what it is? I find it to be a skill being able to get to the free throw line. I think a lot of people disagree with me on that one, and I get it. It's tough to watch. It's a hard like. It's absolutely a tough. It's tough basketball to watch. It's not very entertaining. Floy, you remind me of Nacho Libre. Damn, free throw his ass. Free throw's not fun to watch, but if you can get to the line, it's the easiest shot. There is no more high percentage shot in basketball than the free throw. Definitely a skill, just not a likable one. It's impossible to watch. It sucks to watch, 100%. I'm with you on that. And like, my favorite basketball player is Jalen Brunson. I am a diehard Knicks fan. This has been one of the best years of my life. But when he does it, I don't care. You stole my music book? The hell? I don't have a music book. Um, Reminded me one year my fantasy league's punishment. It wasn't me. We had our loser dressed like Nacho Libre, and we went paintballing. It ended up being a punishment for everybody because paintballing sucks balls. It was hot as shit. We were in Pennsylvania, and it was so hot. Freddie, I know you hated Brunson when he was in Dallas. Not really. I didn't think about him. I hated Brunson when he was at Villanova because I'm a diehard St. John's fan too. Jalen Brunson was a pain in the fucking ass. And I'll hand up with Jalen Brunson. When the Knicks signed him, I didn't understand it. I was like, what the fuck are we doing? I thought we were just like handing money out because his dad was a coach, and I hated it. Hated the deal. I will be the first one to admit it. I was totally wrong. Gamble everything? I wouldn't say gamble everything, Connor. But, are you satisfied with one chip? Because that's all y'all getting. Wherever Giannis goes, they winning next year. Not a chance. If Giannis ends up in Miami, it's basically a worse version of the Bucks. Like, he'd be better off staying in Milwaukee. If he goes to Miami, I will fucking. You might as well hand the Knicks another championship. So you're a bandwagoner? No, no. I sat there. I did not like the move. I was wrong. I was dead wrong about him. What do you have to lose? A lot of things, Connor. Always stay within your fucking means when it comes to gambling. Like, if you're gonna gamble, like, make sure whatever you're putting down, you're willing to lose. My dynasty as Oregon has gone really well. Fuck yeah, Connor. I hate Miami and how much people overrate them. Legitimately, if Giannis ends up there, I will fucking thank my lucky stars. I think if he goes to Boston, it's a little scarier. I still think the Knicks have a chance, but Knicks almost got knocked by the Hawks. Don't forget, they did not almost get knocked by the Hawks. That was round one. Then they didn't lose another fucking game in the Eastern Conference, and then dominated the Spurs. They woke up. I don't give a shit about what happened in the first round. Like, great. Oh, wow, they lost 2 games to the Hawks. They were not even close to almost getting knocked out. Like, after that game 3, I literally said it right here on stream. The Knicks aren't losing another game this series. I bet on them every single game and made a ton of money because I could tell the Hawks gave them their best effort. The Knicks played like shit. The Hawks barely beat them. It was a wrap after that. They're like, yeah, oh yeah, the Hawks took 2 games. I don't give a shit. The Knicks just won a title. I literally don't care. But you're a sore loser and you're going to hell. How can I be a sore loser when the Knicks literally won a title? There's no sore losers there. I'm not a loser. Maybe the rest of you guys are, but not me. I'm a Knicks fan. I'm on top of the world. But no, all in all, like the thing about the Knicks is like you do see like the rest of the East getting healthy. I say we fly back to the book club. What book club? You're gay. Thanks, Nathan. The thing with the Knicks is like Tyrese Halliburton gets healthy this year. If the Celtics get Giannis, that's an issue. That's why I'm hoping to God he goes to Miami, because if he goes to Miami, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I can't wait to see who starts next to Cooper Flag. I don't think it's PJ Washington and Kyrie Irving. Who do you think it is? How about the Mavs hiring Dusty May? That was out of left field. I mean, we all have sparkly letters that make out the secret story. I don't even. What the hell are you talking about? Knicks are an NBA version of a college team. I hate to be that guy, but I don't know. Man is taking Brunson as what? First of all, we just won a title. I don't know why we're even debating this. I know. Like, there's no debate. The Knicks are fucking world champions. I don't know why. Like, you're trying to die on this hill that the Knicks are just like some BS team. They are literally world champions. There's no fucking argument. But I'm glad you recognize the Knicks are not the best team in the East. I didn't say that. I said the East is going to be tougher. It's just going to be harder for the Knicks to repeat. Like, you look at Detroit, like, they're going to be a year better. They were young. Fair enough question? I don't think it's a fair enough. I don't think it's fair at all. The Knicks just won a title. Like, how are we debating this? The chances of the Knicks repeating? I don't know. The East is going to get healthier, but I still think the Knicks are better than most of these teams. I dare you to pull your pants down. I think I'm just going to pull my pants down because you debate it. Like, I think looking forward, like, I agree. Like, the Knicks just had a tough run. Coming back next year, they're going to be shot. You got teams that are going to get better. If the Celtics get Giannis, like, that's not great. I don't want the Celtics getting Giannis Antetokounmpo. I see Tyler Hero ending up in Dallas. You think? I mean, I don't see Tyler Hero one way or another. I don't think he's going to be in Miami. But I look at it like, Giannis going to the Celtics is more problematic than anything. If Giannis ends up in Miami, I'm not as worried about the East. Knicks just got lucky and you know it. No, the Knicks were the best team in the NBA by a fucking country mile. You were the same guy, XRS, telling me they were screwed when they played the fucking Spurs. So stop trying to move the goalposts that they got lucky. They were better than everybody, and it wasn't even close. Like, the Knicks were far beyond the best team in basketball. Dusty May for Cooper Flag, I like it. Dude, shout out Dusty May. What a career path for that guy. Respect the hell out of him. Like, go get your money, man. But all in all, I didn't think we were going to talk basketball tonight. I don't know what I was expecting to talk about. We just got into a basketball debate, and I like this. This is fun. I always like talking sports. Um, but all in all, like I said, I'm hoping Giannis ends up in Miami. I don't want to see him in Boston. Pacers will never be as good as they were last season. I agree. I think a lot of those guys completely overperformed. Um, I also think like if Tom Thibodeau wasn't coaching the Knicks, I think the Knicks were a better team than them even last year. Um, the Pacers were a great team, but the way Tom Thibodeau ran that series against the Pacers, I just thought his game plan was miserable. I think a coach that has any sort of competence, like Mike Brown, doesn't coach the Knicks into the ground like Thibodeau did against the Pacers. I was begging for the Knicks to fire him after that series. I thought he was clearly the reason they lost it. Um, Giannis is going to the Lakers. Could you imagine? Giannis ends up with the Lakers. Him and Bam, coached by Spo. You don't think that's dangerous? It's not that I don't think it's dangerous. I just don't think it's as dangerous as Boston. Hello, what's up? Forrest Gump, what's up? What the fuck is going on? Somehow we got into a basketball debate tonight. Usually it's just you guys calling me gay and stuff. Hey Alexa, play Draft Day by Drake. What a song. I remember when that song came out. That was like everybody's fucking Facebook status was Draft Day, Johnny Manziel for like fucking 3 weeks. Everybody and their grandmother was fucking posting that. That was what a throwback. And like neither one of those guys turned out to be anything too. Fucking Johnny Manziel, Andrew Wiggins, Giannis and Lucas are going to have the entire. Listen, that'd be a great combo. We can definitely go back to debating your straightness. It's not really a debate because y'all ride Drake's jock. It was 2015, man. It was a banger of a song. Drake's pretty damn good too, but don't put me in that category. Fuck. Keep changing the channel. Yeah, no, I'm definitely a lot of people. You know what's weird? You see the whole like brand risk thing where everybody was like freaking out every time somebody mentioned Drake. Like there are a lot of people that are like super Drake fans, and it's like very weird. I don't know. I find it very fucking strange. Everyone needs Drake. I don't know if anywhere everyone needs. I mean, he's a great artist. I have nothing against Drake. He's phenomenal. I think his music's fantastic. Um, but there's a lot of people that act really weird about him. Great, great, the best rapper this century, only behind Lil Wayne, the greatest rapper alive. Kmart. I actually went to Drake. I really like the Drake versus Lil Wayne shows. I don't know if anybody went to those. I went to it at Forest Hill Stadium in New York. One of the best concerts I've ever been to. He's just been around and on top for so long. Yeah, dude, that was phenomenal. I saw Drake and Lil Wayne at Forest Hill Stadium in 2016 or 2017, maybe. Great concert. That was phenomenal. I don't really do concerts much anymore. I need to start doing that again. But I saw, like I said, Drake, Lil Wayne. I honestly, before you guys even said that, forgot that I went to that show. That was great. Kendrick makes moments. Drake makes bodies of work. I've seen Kendrick a couple times too. I don't usually debate like that shit. I like all sorts of music. Drake over Eminem is crazy work. Uh yeah, probably. I mean, oh jeez. I don't know. I'm not gonna get into that. Did you catch the NBA doses on Iceman? No, I didn't. I did not catch that. No, I did not happen to catch that. Eminem was last century. I don't like the new stuff Eminem has done, but Eminem is one of my favorite rappers ever. Like his early work is great. Kind of favorite sandwich, roast beef. The only reason Kendrick was relevant was because he dissed Drake. That's not true. Kendrick was great before like all this beef stuff, and I just think I don't think Kendrick has done anything that noteworthy since like I don't know. So I was a big Section 80 guy. But roast beef sandwich. New gen will never understand Eminem's greatness. That's because the new Eminem's new stuff has just not been very good. But all time, like Eminem, his early work, like back when I was growing up, Eminem was fantastic. Favorite toilet paper brand? I'm a Scott's guy. Fully Scott's toilet paper is the way to go. Any other toilet paper, you're just fucking like everything else is too soft. You need a little bit of firmness in your toilet paper. Goat. No wipes? No. You got to wipe too. But Scott's the worst toilet paper? No, it's not. Scott's is the only toilet paper. If you're using Charmin or whatever, your asshole. There's no shot your ass is clean. If you use anything that's like soft toilet paper, no. Yeah, Nate, I know you're dude. There's no shot you've ever gotten a full cleaning if you're using Charmin. That stuff is too soft. The Kendrick disc was just part of a moment everybody wanted. Was just a moment everyone wanted to be a part of. Yeah, pretty much. Come look at it. No baby wipes. Yeah, you need a little baby wipe, but no, dude. Charmin. It's just not. It's Cottonelle. Cottonelle's another one that's too soft. Scotch, you need a little fucking. You need a little toughness. You need a little sandpaper. Dude wipes is the way to go. Dude wipes are fine. There's a reason they call Eminem the career killer. It's true. No, Eminem has fucked some people up. He made fucking Machine Gun Kelly quit rapping. What about regular tissues? Like what kind of tissues do I use? The Kleenex. I don't buy tissues anymore though. Like I just fucking I just what's the word? I just suffer. It's so hot outside. My ass and balls are fighting over whose swamp it is. It was one of those days today. Dude wipes are the biggest scam around. Just use regular baby wipes. I've never bought dude wipes myself, but I've used them. They're pretty all right. I just feel like it's expensive. When you use Scott, a bunch of random particles fly everywhere. No, when you use Scott, you're getting everything. You got a real solid, firm toilet paper. You ever use a leaf outside? No, can't say I have. I've never shit outside. I took a shit in the Long Island Sound one time. That's the only time I ever shit in public, like out and about. Um, that's because I was on a boat in the middle of the fucking Sound and had to take a shit. So I dove in, jumped right in, quick. You let everything loose. You swim around for a little bit. You hop back in the water. There's a reason that mainstream sissy rappers don't dare disrespect Eminem. Yeah, I mean everybody grew up on him. That's why nobody's gonna disrespect Eminem anymore. He literally made Machine Gun Kelly quit rapping. Like, and like I guess one of the best moments of his career. Like one of the best things that happened to him. Zans, what's going on, man? Hear any word on that test? Oh man, take a shit outside is an exhilarating experience we all need. Yeah, no, I don't think we all need it. I don't think necessarily we all need to take a shit outside, but I did it right in the Long Island Sound. No more than two wipes or you get anal. No, what do you mean no more than two wipes? Sometimes you need a couple extra wipes. Results on 22nd of next month. Nice, Ants. Good luck. I wish you nothing but the best on that. If you wipe more than twice, you're playing with it. Well, yeah, like I think sometimes you need like a third or fourth, but sometimes it's a tough dump. Like, do you sniff your toilet paper before you throw it in the toilet? No, that's fucking weird as shit. You just take a quick peek at it, you throw it in the toilet. You take a quick peek, see where you're at, and that's it. When Forever released, Eminem had literally everyone in the song rewriting their bars. Did he? Catman again. Come on, what's going on? You ever stomp a turd down the shower drain? No, I've not. Type of stuff like this is why y'all get booty worms. Wipe your shit clean. Exactly. No more than two wipes. What happens if you still got fucking shit in there? Just look up the story. I'll have to. I didn't know that was a thing. Like your cap again, man. I appreciate that, Kamal. I got a different one. Bro, what? You wipe till you see white. Exactly. I don't understand. There's no fucking two white max. That's ridiculous. Sometimes you miss on the wipe and you get shit on your hand. No, I've never done that. What do you mean sometimes you do that? You're not speaking for all of us. You wipe till it doesn't smell that bad. No, you wipe until it's gone. Forever by Drake and Eminem, Wayne and Kanye is the greatest rap song. Yeah, I agree. I think it's the perfect rap song. It's literally everybody had their best fucking bars there. I guess Eminem made them all do it. The whole like, hey, two wipes or you're just playing with it. What are you, insane? Fuck. Like, I don't want to be in the same room with you. But you must first smell every wipe. No, you don't smell every wipe. I don't know who told you that. That you don't do that. No. You just take a peek. Every day is the best cap. I appreciate that, Kamal. No, you take a quick wipe. Then when you shower, like if you have like, do you have like one of those showers where you could change like the fucking uh the pressure? You put the pressure on whatever the fucking straight line, like the one like, and then you make your homemade fucking bidet. Do you wipe when you poop? Yes, of course. We've been talking about that. Wiping techniques got me questioning how y'all grow up. Yeah, that's like I'm a little bit afraid of what you guys have dealt with. What are your thoughts on the Revolutionary War? I'm glad that we won. I'm glad that I'm not eating fucking beans and toast. I'm glad that my ancestors fucking took care of business and didn't make me British. Just look up the story Flay. I'll have to check it out, XRS. I believe you. You ever put a leg up on the sink to wipe? No. But you do have to squat a little bit to get the most of it. I like your style, bro. I appreciate that, Kamal. No, I don't get that a lot. I don't even wipe, I just let it crust up for a few days. That's gross. Did you ever mistakenly wipe work poison ivy when you go camping? I love that. You love that. That sounds awful. I always smell before flushing. That's why. What's the point? I love you, bro, and your style. Kamal, I fucking love you too, man. I appreciate that. I love all you guys. That's gonna itch when it dries. Yeah, that's just gross. You're just gonna have a fucking. You're not only gonna smell like shit. It's just gonna. It's gonna be itchy as fuck. You ever sit backwards and use the back of the toilet as a desk? No, I have not, but it's not a bad idea. You can put your fucking. You can put your elbows up on like really relax. I think you're onto something there. Does it ever get stuck and you have to pull it out? No, I would never pull it out. You just fucking sit there until it pops out. Too much love, got to call you gay to balance it out. See, that's fine. I knew. I appreciate that. Keep me on my toes. Insult me. Tell me I'm fucking ugly. Do something. I don't like that we're. I mean, I do like it. I love this. I love the conversation we're having here. But sometimes, it's going a little too good. Like, I need somebody to come in and you ever had an enema? No, I've never had an enema. Um, I do drink like magnesium citrate every once in a while just to clear myself out. Let me tell you, if you've never done that, you never drank like a liquid magnesium citrate, that shit fucking clears you out. Do you ever put the toilet paper on a toothbrush and no, no, stop. Did you fart and wet shit came out before you go to the toilet? I love that. Oh, yeah. Dude, what? When I was in basic training, we were doing something called the Forge, and we had to stay 3 days in the woods. The porta potties were so full, so I had to take a dookie in the woods, and someone saw me. Luckily, they thought I was someone else. There you go. Well, that's great that they thought you were someone else. Glad somebody else got blamed for that. The toothbrush idea is genius. No, it isn't. No, it's not. Don't give him credit for that. You a bad man, XRS? Listen, XRS is he's fucking serving our country, man. Let him shit wherever he wants. You ever pack your crack with TP when it's messy? No, I've never packed my crack with anything. No, absolutely not. Fuck, man. Holy shit. I can't say I've ever packed my crack. Ugh. Why am I bad man? I think he means that in a good way. Them what? What do you mean by that? You ever have shit just leak out, no fart, nothing, just straight leakage? No, no. I think you should probably get that checked out. Have you ever ate toilet paper? Again, can't say I have done that. Can I get a oh yeah? You got it, Eck. Anytime you ask. What the hell? Weird questions. Yeah, this has been a fucking wild stream tonight, Forrest. We started talking basketball, and now we've gone into fucking wiping our ass. This is the thing here. I never know where the streams are going to go. I never have any idea what the fuck we're going to talk about. It's just, like you guys make the stream. I just sit here and pretty much moderate it. Is Tug Speedman or Kirk Lazarus a better actor? Tug Speedman. Who the fuck is Tug? Who are those people? Yeah, good way. Before I leave, who your goat? Who's my goat? I tend to lean LeBron James. I think if you have LeBron or Jordan as your number one, I wouldn't argue either way. But I personally lean LeBron a little bit. It's also a little recency bias. Um, if we're talking statistically, if we're talking efficiency, Michael Jordan was better efficiency statistically, but better than both of them is Nikola Jokic. But it was the cheapest hooker you ever paid for. I've never paid for a hooker. I've never had a hooker. Have you ever had someone else wipe your ass as an adult? Nope. Can't say I have. Good night, sweet Prince Eck. You have a good night. Yes, Tropic Thunder. I couldn't think of where that was from. Dude, I haven't seen Tropic Thunder in too long. Have you shot and thought my ass is lubricated so well? Anything? No, I don't even know what that means. Play. Have you ever seen a goat and had intrusive thoughts? No, absolutely fucking not. What the hell are you talking about? Have I ever seen a goat that had intrusive thoughts? No. Hold on. Are you advocating seriously as the Joker? No, no, no. I'm not seriously advocating the Joker as the greatest of all time. My point of that anew is like the efficiency speaking, Jordan's ahead of LeBron in that statistically, but I'm just saying that also has Jokic as the number one most efficient player of all time. So I don't totally take that like I don't take that as like the gospel because clearly Nikola Jokic isn't in the conversation fully. Is he like gonna be someday? Probably, but I'm not. I'm just saying like statistically speaking, I have to always let you know that that stat also has Nikola Jokic as the number one. Well, I watched the stream and left because they were having a horrible debate about why ducks are horrible. Who the fuck was doing that? They should make Simple Jack in real life. They should make a lot of shit about in real life. Flav, have you ever seen a chicken and had intrusive thoughts? No, no, never. Did you know ducks have corkscrew penis? Well, now I do. I never would have known that. You ever had to join a gang so the other gangs leave you alone? You ain't ready for prison. I've never. I'm not planning on going to prison, Stein. Did you ever make food for somebody else right after taking a shit without washing your hands? No, I wouldn't do. I don't think I'd do that to anybody. Have you ever been upset at having to poo? Have I ever been upset? Yes. There's been times where it's just inopportune. Um, I'll never forget. I had to shit like I was pitching in a tournament. I don't know if I ever told this story. I was pitching in a tournament and I kept trying to sneak off to the bathroom, but the game was going by so quick that I had to keep pitching like while my stomach was in knots and I had to shit. I threw a fucking one hit shutout while having a dump. Have you ever poofing? No. It's crazy how Jokic was barely criticized over shitting the bed this year. Imagine if that would be LeBron in his prime. Um, Yeah, no, you're right. Like Jokic did not get like enough hate for that. I agree. I think Jokic completely shit the bed this year. You're right. If LeBron James did what Jokic did in his prime, they would be fucking shitting all over him. They'd be talking about that still today. Poo poo Sabathia. Hey, listen, that does work. I'm telling you, I was fucking corking that. Went out there. Would you two girls one cup for money? No, absolutely not. How the fuck we do this once a goddamn month where somebody brings up two girls one cup and brings up terrible fucking memories? Is Darren Peterson going to be a liability? The only thing about Darren Peterson is it's like people question his love for basketball, and usually guys like that don't end up turning out very well. Um, I'd take Dibansta if I had the number one pick, but I don't know. Darren Peterson's unbelievably talented. Celtics got Giannis. It happened. I haven't seen the official update. I literally have ESPN on right now. Would you? No, I wouldn't one man, one jar either. That's another thing we talk about too much. All we really are is a piece of steak carrying around a bag of its own excrement. Got a point there. When you say it like that, you're not wrong. We really are all just a piece of meat. I'm waiting to see the ESPN breaking news update to pop up because I feel like Shams would have been all over that. I just joined again, and all I hear right away is two girls, one cup. That's what I said. Once a fucking month, somebody brings up two girls, one cup. Imagine LeBron losing in the first round back in 2016. Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith would have been mentioning on a daily basis while Jokic had everyone running. Yeah, I agree. If LeBron did that, like you said, it would be a mess. People would be freaking out, talking about how he's not ready for whatever. Like, Jokic has just gotten a free pass. Have you ever had intrusive, cannibalistic Jeffrey Dahmer thoughts? Nope. Can't say I have. I've never had any thoughts like Jeffrey Dahmer. Have you seen the sequel? No, I didn't. I don't even want to know that there is a sequel. What was it like watching Two Girls for the first time? I'll tell you what, because it was middle school, right, for me, and it was one of those things that everybody would talk about it. Two girls, one cup. Two girls, one cup. So you finally fucking watch it, and you're like excited. You're like, oh, I'm finally gonna get to watch this because I have no idea what it's about. And within like fucking a minute, you're like, this is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life, and like you wish like nobody told you about it. I remember seeing Two Girls One Cup way back in seventh grade, very early in the morning. I saw it on a Friday night at one of my buddies' houses. It was we were just like all disgusted. Do scantily clad girls in the summer really want us to check them out? I think so. I feel like don't like I don't know. I feel like they know what they're doing. Mom, I know he's not. Never watched it. I'm good. Yeah. Oh no, you weren't. You're not missing much. I wonder how they've pulled off that video. According to the producer, it was all ice cream and cake frosting. Well, if that's the case, then that makes me feel a lot better. Would you ever try roadkill to eat? No, absolutely not. You know it's legal in West Virginia to eat roadkill? That's the thing. I watched that video and ate my lunch after I should it out for dinner. Two flays, one cup. I don't fucking get your hopes up for that. That won't be happening. Definitely don't expect that. If I had no other food to eat, I guess if I was starving, my friend ate roadkill bear. Like I don't know, it's gross. But if I was like really fucking struggling, I guess like it's just as good as any other fucking meat. Prepare it. According to the producer, Two Girls, One Cup is all special effects with ice cream, cake, frosting, and a lot of editing. Well, I'll tell you that makes me feel a lot better, but not a ton. If you're starving, just apply for food stamps. Yeah, but then you gotta wait for the fucking stamps. Oh, I'm not gonna do that, Glassman. In West Virginia, many close relatives' children are born. Oh yeah, yeah. West Virginia's got some weird shit going on. That's for sure. I've been to West Virginia before. Flay is on food stamps and unemployment. Not true. Either one. I caught a disease from roadkill before. That what disease? Um, the one time I went to West Virginia was for a baseball tournament. It is fucking strange there, but I'd go back. I like it. Strange in a good way. When I say strange, I mean that in the nicest way possible. Lupus from roadkill? No idea. They say people can survive a month without food for a month. Who was the person to discover that? I don't know. I thought West Virginia was almost heaven. Yeah, I mean, listen, it's a great place. I'm nothing against salmonella. Damn, nothing against West Virginia. I would go back. It's just people are strange as shit, man. Very fucking strange group of people that are in West Virginia. Salmonella is weak, but definitely somewhere I want to go back. I hope like nobody sees this, and then when I go to West Virginia, they press me on it. If you eat roadkill, you take food away from another animal. You take it away from a vulture. It's true. Vultures fucking feed on that shit. Zan's is eating the Anatolian red stag deer. Huh. That's my rod. I tried to grab the remote and I couldn't fucking reach it. Um, ugh, it sounds. I don't know if that sounds good or not. The Knicks are a shit team. The NBA is the worst it's ever been. Oh man, Nathan's all upset that his team didn't win a title. Oh, shit gave me salmonella. Thought cooking a leg over a campfire would help. Ugh. Would you eat dog? No. No. Nope. Don't even start that. I really get scared sometimes when stuff happens, and I used to take medication when it would happen. But ever since I started watching this channel, I don't need to. Thank you for streaming. Oh, John, you know what? That means a lot to know that, man. I appreciate you letting me know. Anything I can do to help. ProSat is like an umbrella. Yeah, fuck it. It definitely protects me from the rain. If I wore this outside in the rain, I don't think I'd get touched. My friend ate dog in Vietnam. He was tricked by locals. Ugh, that sounds horrible. Do you agree that the NBA refs never call traveling? I think they need to start calling more travels. Yes. Do you think Joe Rogan is gullible? What do you mean by that? Eating a dog is a sin. Fuck that. I would never do it. And now the Pistons going to own the Eats for the next decade. The East, you mean? Yeah, that's just not going to happen. The Knicks are not going anywhere. I would eat some weird shit, but I draw the line at animals that are meant to be pets. I agree. I would no pets. Nothing that would be a fucking pet. I agree. Yo, what's up, Klaus? What's up, man? I mean, technically though, I've eaten duck and I've seen pet ducks, so that's a problem. That's problematic right away. But like nothing like no traditional pets. My dad bulldozed me today. What do you mean by that? From what I've seen, Joe Rogan just believes whatever people tell him unless they're just being dumb. You're not wrong about that. Joe Rogan has a lot of people on his podcast. He just fucking runs with it. I don't know. Guinea pigs, no. Um, Yeah, I guess so. That does make sense. He kind of just listens. He is kind of like, um, was the 3 point shot good or bad for the NBA? I think it was great. It's evolving the game. First ring since 1973. I don't blame you. Live it up. What? What the fuck? Your city hasn't won shit. Like you won a ring in 2009, and there was nothing else. What was before that? The 70s too. Like of course I'm going to live it up. Like what are you even talking about? I wouldn't coming in here talking shit about the Knicks winning a title. That's classic. That's some Philly shit, man. That's just like that's some like weird fucking loser Philly shit. He tackled me. I didn't have a chance. Ooh, a strong body is a good asset, but a strong mind is a powerful tool. Attack day. I love that, man. Fuck yeah. Rogan is a genius. No one should knock him. I think Rogan, like, he has like very interesting conversations. I listen to Joe Rogan once in a while, like when I go on walks, just because I like the people he has on. Like, I think he's got some very fucking interesting people, and he tends to like let them sit there and tell them what's going on. Like, I think he's a great interviewer. Um, is he a genius? I mean, he's smart. Philly has a penis envy bad. Sixers are ass. Yeah, big time. Yeah, listen, if people are realizing in Philadelphia that like if only their parents were fucking rich enough to have them live a couple miles up the fucking coast, they'd be champions right now. Mom says I can have 30 minutes extra iPad time. Fuck yeah, Eck. Alex Jones on Joe Rogan was by far the most entertaining. Alex Jones is a fucking crazy person, but he is so fucking entertaining to listen to. He's so like, I love listening to him talk because I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, he is a nut, but not in a good way. Embiid sucks. Embiid, you know what the thing about Joel Embiid is? It sucks that like it does suck that Embiid, he's not healthy. He's clearly not the same. Still, like he's an unbelievable player. I got nothing but respect for him. But like, fuck Joel Embiid too. They're turning the frogs gay. That dude, that shit is so fucking funny. Eagles probably win it all again. Best GM in football. Oh yeah, the Eagles are fucking phenomenal. But I don't know if they're gonna win it all. Dude, I lost a bet. JC, what's going on? I lost. I bet on TCU one time and lost the bet. And I posted a video of him saying they turned the frogs gay, and some people didn't took it out of context. And I was just saying that no, it's because the TCU Horned Frogs lost. I posted that on Twitter a while ago. There were people that were like, "Oh, what? You like Alex Jones?" I'm like, "No, I just hate TCU." Sometimes my dad yells at us after we come home late. Well, after he comes home late, he also believed Hillary Clinton was a literal demon. Yeah, that's crazy. Why are the Mets and Red Sox so bad this year? So I could answer that. The Mets are so bad this year because their pitching sucks ass. Um, Injuries in the lineup, but the pitching staff is just miserable. The Mets, like their starting pitching never gives them a chance. So that's a problem. The Red Sox are bad because they never really had a good roster to begin with. I remember some guy came in here one morning. Was anybody here for that? Guy that popped in telling me how good the Red Sox were going to be, and I'm like, I think you're out of your mind. And he had a full blown meltdown. He like literally started fucking freaking out because I'm like, I think you're out of your mind. The Red Sox don't have a lot of talent. They're not a very good team. Favorite Met of all time? My first favorite player was Mike Piazza Eck. I would say like him. Jose Reyes was another one that like I fucking loved watching. I think like sentimentally, it's got to be David Wright for me. David Wright was like the ultimate Met, and like in my era of growing up, like David Wright was the guy. So it's probably David Wright. Um, so yeah, David Wright for me. Like fucking David Wright was like man, he was just like the ultimate. That was one of the saddest days when like he went out with the spinal stenosis, and you knew like that was kind of it. Like that was the end of the road. I'm glad he made it to the World Series one time in 2015. I wish we would have won the fucking thing, but he deserved way better than what he stuck around. He stuck through the fucking bad times. I love David Wright, man. Remember when Alex Jones crashed the young? No, I don't. My dad would say Tom Seaver. My dad would probably say Tom Seaver too. But also my dad would probably say Edgardo Alfonso. That's a fucking throwback. But yeah, Tom Seaver. I mean, Tom Seaver was the greatest Met of all time. Thoughts on Elmo? Elmo saying both teams have fun, like he wasn't born on fucking Sesame Street here in New York. Fuck Elmo. You see that thing? Like everybody's like, because Elmo's like, I hope both teams have fun. Elmo's a New Yorker. Sesame Street's in New York City. What do you mean you hope both teams have fun? You're supposed to be like, fuck Wemby, Elmo. That whole thing was hilarious. But can't forgive the Mets for letting Seaver go to Cincinnati. Yeah, I don't really know much about that. That was way before my time, so I can't even speculate or comment on that. I don't really know much about it, to be fair. Um, so I'm not even going to pretend like I knew the circumstances. I know that whoever they traded for was just like miserable. I thought almost died. I thought I saw his head on a putt. Yeah, they left him unprotected. Really, I didn't know that. Who are the Young Turks? I have no idea. Yeah, no. New York City was not happy with Elmo saying he wants both teams to have fun because he is a New Yorker. Sesame Street is in New York City. New segment: text Flay's dad baseball questions. Text my dad baseball questions. Oh boy. Like I said, his favorite player would have been Edgardo Alfonso. Like he fucking loved Alfonso. Like those '90s to late '90s, 2000s teams. That was his guy. My dad is a crazy like his team. Like the crazy team he goes for is the Jets. He's a massive fucking Jet fan. Like he likes all those teams. Um, Seaver came back to Shea and pitched a great game for the Reds against the Mets. That really sucked. I'm sure. I was not alive during that time. Probably better you don't know. Flay, I dare you to call your ex. I'm just not going to do that. No, why would I do that? That's not going to accomplish anything. Not I'm not saying like not like we're on good terms. It wouldn't even be like an electric thing. It would just be like she'd be like, "What do you want?" I'm Turkish, but I don't not that interested in politics. More like I don't give a shit. I'm in the same boat. I don't give a fuck. Like politic wise, I just don't give a shit. Like it's just I hate talking about it. Just interview your ex and ask her if she can cook you food. Yeah, I no, I don't think that's Singer is a dumbass. I don't even know who any of those people are. I feel like you're. Oh no, I thought you were just trying to get me to say the N word. Like I thought you just made that up. I have heard of him. I just don't know anything about him. I know who he is. Um, that's the guy. I know exactly who that guy is. That's the guy that like everybody clipped that fucking Kirk clip, right? Like they were like because he yelled his name and it sounded like he was saying like the slur, right? That's the one that everybody uses. This is him calling an Asian guy. No, he's talking to the guy that you were talking about. And again, not to be political. Maybe it'll reignite the flame. Probably not. He's literally Alex Jones, but not as cool. The worst example for Turkish people. He sold. Joe Namath went out to L.A. Rams and New York Rangers traded Captain Brad Park to the Bruins. Yeah, I mean, Zans, I think anybody that's extreme like that and like tries to create controversy by just being like a prick, it doesn't matter what you believe in. I don't think it matters like what you're preaching. I think you're a jerk off one way or another. Dude literally abuses. Oh, that's that guy. Glassman, I know exactly who you're talking about. Fuck. Yeah, no, that guy's a fucking dickhead. I forgot about that. That video of him like he like smacked his dog or whatever, right? I forgot about that. Oh yeah, fuck that guy. I don't even care what he's talking about. He could be saying something that I agree with, and he can fuck off. Yeah, I forgot about that video. Fuck that dude. Yeah, he like smacked his dog around or some shit. I don't like that. I'm not a fan. He electrocuted his dog? I thought he like smacked him. This is from a non-political standout. They're both horrible human beings who lack ethics. I think anybody, like I said, anybody who's that fucking extreme one way or another, I think it's just fucking ridiculous. Dude, I really got to trim. It was a shock collar, I think. I thought he like smacked his dog. Didn't he like? Oh, that's right. He had the shock collar. Yeah, yep. Okay, I'm thinking of something different. But still, I know what you're talking about. I remember seeing that all over fucking Twitter. Fuck that guy. You like, especially like you have a dog and you're gonna do something that hurts your dog. Like that's just fucking ridiculous to me. So many better Turks than them. Sad most Americans only know them. Ennis Cantor, a much better man. Ennis, yeah. Yeah, I respect him for like being so willing to speak out. But I don't want to say too much. Like I don't want to. I don't want to say too much because I'm hoping to be welcome in Turkey someday, so I can fucking get my teeth fixed. Did you know that the food shortage was so bad in Stalin's Russia that sometimes the family cooked up one of the kids? I did not know that. That is something I did not know. And I know, and I'm a pretty big history buff. I learned something. He also claims to be from the lower class, but has been privileged his entire life. Yeah, I don't know that much about the guy. I can't say I know a lot, but he sounds like a fucking dildo. Play, it's the family. Please come upstairs and flush the toilet and get a job. But just join the army and they'll fix your teeth. No, I'm a little old for that. I just got to fix the bottom ones. Like the bottom ones need a fucking. Like I said, I think I told you guys a story. My wisdoms came in a little bit too soon and fucked up my whole the bottom part of my mouth. Um, so at some point I'm gonna have to do that. Listen, if I knew that like 10 years ago, maybe I would have joined the army to fucking get my teeth fixed. But no, I'm just gonna go to Turkey Sunday. I have good dental insurance. It just wasn't isn't gonna cover all that. What's up, Stillo? Son grew up with wealth his whole life and never suffered. Yeah, that I mean that guy. He just sounds like a fucking douche. Favorite stadium food? Ooh, good question. Favorite stadium food? I'm a sucker for popcorn. I think there's no stadium that doesn't have good popcorn. Um, Norway is the coolest chant for the World Cup by a mile. Is that when they're doing the row your boat thing? Same as the club mayor of New York City. I mean, yeah, I don't know. He like I gotta say, he seems like a good dude. Um, I just think he's like obviously extreme, and he's one of those people that I look at as like too extreme for this shit. Um, USA win it all. Believe I believe. People don't even want to saw him back in Turkey because he made a fool out of Turkish people. Well, that's fucking crazy. Again, I don't know too much about the guy, so I'm just like kind of going off of what you guys are saying. Norway's up 3-1. I got the North Carolina Oklahoma game on. I should go back to Norway and Senegal. Damn, Norway looks pretty damn good, huh? Listen, the USA. I'm not saying they definitely could win it all, but they have a better shot than they ever have. This is as good of a USA team as we're going to see. Love how much the fucking goalies flop around. Norway going on a run would be cool though. Yeah, but not as cool as the United States. Where's Joe Waters when you need him? Joe Waters been saying that Norway was a sleeper. It's like a rich kid who puts it in your face, but when you react, he justifies it by saying he was poor once. Huh. Zan's Germany a decent option if you can't go to the US if you can't get to USA legally. Hmm. I'm definitely going back to Oklahoma. Again. Oh man. Germany better than Greece for sure. Ardell, I trust you like your worldly opinion, you're literally my fucking world correspondent. Like, Ardell, let me ask you a question. If I was gonna go on a vacation to somewhere around the world, anywhere, like where would you suggest? Like if I was gonna go anywhere in the world, like and like it could be nowhere. But like, if I had to go somewhere like around the world, what would you suggest? It's not a specific place I'm looking to settle, Ardell. I just want peace of mind wherever it is. I respect that, man. Um, North Korea. This also was trashing LA during the anti in broad daylight. Well, damn. North Korea, I like that. Afghanistan, okay. So right now, I'm going to put up a poll between North Korea and Afghanistan. I've worked in the U.S. for a couple of years, and I lived in Germany for 3. Germany sucks ass. Huh? Really? Give Flay a sidearm and send him to the DMZ. All right, I'm glad I asked you guys. I'm glad I fucking asked you guys your opinion on where I should go in the world, because now I'm either going to North Korea or Afghanistan. Hungary, Budapest. Okay, I've heard good things about Budapest. Epstein Island. I don't think I'm going to go over there. He's a New Yorker, can't carry a gun. I wouldn't want a gun. You see, we here in New York have gotten to the point where, like, guns, like, for me, like, I think guns are fucking irrelevant. I think they're dumb. But that's also because I grew up in New York my whole life. I think if I grew up somewhere else, I'd probably think a little differently. Let's send Flay to Iran. O Block. Thanks, guys. So far we got O Block, North Korea, Budapest, Iran, or Afghanistan, or Epstein's Island. So I gotta start planning this fucking trip. Guys are fucking insane. Guns are relevant, so wrong, respectfully. Again, I grew up in a different place. I grew up in New York. Like, I just think guns make things complicated. But that's also because of the way I grew up. And like, anytime I see guns around here, it's because we don't have them. Like, I think it's definitely a cultural thing. Might just marry an old woman to stay in the U.S. So you got to do what you got to do sometimes. Criminals have guns? No, you're right. Like, that's probably more so of what it is. Like, they're gonna have guns one way or another. I get that, but again, I think it's cultural. New York. I've always grown up on like no guns, no guns, no guns. Like, I've been pretty all right. Like, I remember a guy pulled a gun on me when I was in Huntington one time, like one of the local towns. Like, didn't like pull it, but he showed it to me, and I'm like, damn. I also watched him fucking beat up a guy on the side of the road for no reason, and I'm sure this kid's got to be in jail by now. Like, he was like begging to get arrested. Italy's fucking beautiful. Italy, I would go to Italy. Like, I've heard nothing but good things. I've also said that I'd like to go to the 50 United States too, so I'd probably try to bang that out first, but we'll see. Unfortunately, it's only going to get worse. What's going to get worse? I spy your smartass Amalfi Coast. Oh, my Amalfi Coast video? Oh, come on. Dude, that did numbers on TikTok. That's the only reason I fucking posted it here. I wouldn't have posted it here if it didn't do so well on fucking TikTok. People were fucking pissed. They're like, oh, what do you mean you go to the mall? Like, hey, listen. Each their own. Gaza? No, I don't think I'll go there. I stayed close to Sugar Hill when I was working. There was always shootouts. The crime? Oh, well, yeah, crime's only going to get worse. It's just, like I said, a lot of like the next generation of kids just don't have any fucking rules anymore, man. Like, there's a lot of kids running around. Like, you see it in fucking New York City. There's all these like bike gang kids. They're like all riding their fucking bikes and they just go around and start trouble. United States is actually really cool. So many climates and regions, drive by car, best way to see it. Dude, the coolest trip I ever did, Ardell, was when it was one climate and one fucking scenery. But I drove from New Mexico to Arizona. It was about 8 hours. It was worth every fucking second of the drive. I did not feel like it didn't feel like to me like I was driving that long. You know what I mean? Like, it felt like I was like enjoying myself. It was one of the most beautiful drives I've ever done. Like, I legitimately, I didn't feel like it was a fucking chore at all. Cali is always my favorite place in the world. Flay, you should visit Haiti. You drive through Flagstaff? I did. Yes, I drove through. Yes. Um, wait, was it Flag? Yeah. I drove through Flagstaff and came down to Phoenix. It was fantastic, dude. Like, it was so beautiful. Not the Grand Canyon though. No, I don't think I was that close to that. In Detroit, they put a 9 p.m. curfew on teens. Fucking teens are out of hand, dude. Sunsets, man, freaking beautiful, dude. Just like the scenery, like I was in the middle of nowhere in New Mexico. Like, legitimately, I was driving through towns that had like nothing. Like, they were just like a bunch of shacks and like maybe an old ass abandoned gas station. That's what fucking America is. I loved it. Like I was driving next to the fucking train the whole way. Haiti's a great pick. Can't pass it up. I'm no, not a chance. Then that guy, Arab or whatever, the fucking he was like a Fortnite player. He got kidnapped in Haiti. Um, Blade's starting to sound like Alex Jones. How am I sounding like Alex Jones? Don't do that to me. But yeah, the guy Arab, the fucking streamer, got kidnapped in Port-au-Prince because like he was going there streaming his fucking time in Haiti. I'm like, you're an idiot. All this just for 0 points in the World Cup. Oh, what for Haiti? I forgot they were in the World Cup. Redwoods and Coast in Northern California is amazing. I've done that before. I did that with my family when I was like 12. It was a hell of an experience. I probably should do it again at my age now. Like, do it on my own, but we'll see someday. I have a lot of ideas for travel vlogs and travel videos and shit. Um, it's gonna happen. Remember the time Godzilla went to Haiti? No, San Rafael all the way to Oregon border. See, I've never done that. I have plenty of plans. I'm gonna do a Vegas vlog. We're gonna fucking figure that out. Drive Highway 1. I did that with my parents, but I want to do it again. I want to do it myself. Damn, I gotta trim this fucking beard today. It's getting bad. What sucks about the process of visiting the U.S. as on a tourist visa is I got no one that would let me crash on their couch, and everything is so damn expensive, dude. Yeah, it's hard. It's very expensive here. It's tough. In all seriousness, Alaska is the most beautiful place I've ever seen. Never been to Alaska, dying to go. Um, you know what? My mom's talked about for years doing an Alaska cruise, and I should just do it with her. In the summer, yeah, I wouldn't go to Alaska in the winter. No chance. Getting the visa has always been the easiest process for me. It's staying somewhere that's trouble. Yeah, that's tough, man. That's like it's just yeah, it's tough. I can't imagine. It's fucking expensive to stay anywhere. Yeah, I would go to Alaska in the summer. I've always my mom's always wanted to do an Alaska cruise, but going to Vegas instead. I'll do some sort of Vegas vlog. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I got to figure that out as it goes. Went on an Alaskan cruise when I was about 10. Was literal paradise. I'm not a big cruise guy. I don't like being in the water. Like I don't like the deep sea shit. So for me, I don't like a cruise because of that. But I'd do an Alaskan cruise. I feel like an Alaskan cruise would be great. Coming from somewhere where inflation is fucked, my savings would probably be barely worth pocket change too. Shit. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna hop off for a little bit. I think I'm gonna go live again at like 10:30. I just got a couple things I gotta do. I gotta shave and like charge my headphones for a little bit. I'll be back. I appreciate you guys stopping by. I'll be back later.